Got bars now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney.
I'm Chip.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorites. It's going to be a mix of current faves and all-time faves. So we chose 5 apiece and we're going to just be highlighting those throughout while we do just a little chatty, ready with me. And yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Let's get it.
So we'll point out our favorites as we're using them through the video. Alright, so my first fave. We are going to start with our concealer to shape up these brows. So I love using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium Dark 3 Amande and Dark 1 Cafe. So I use Amande under and Cafe above.
Oh, that's good to know. Now I know your brow routine.
Yes! Now Delaney knows everything else.
It's going to be a reference video not only for future me, but also editing me. And I'm just taking a little bit of the Glam Glow Volcasmic Moisturizer and just applying that to the face just to get ready, because I kind of like using this instead of doing a primer. This is going to be highlighted in our skincare video that we'll be posting shortly. And then I'm just going to be starting with foundation because these brows, they need a break for a second. And I'll be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. It's a matte formula. I use the shade 2.0 now. Right now I'm pretty ghosty, so this is actually not going to completely match my face, but that's okay because we're just going to be going neck up today and not full body. I'm just going to be applying that with a wet blending sponge from Morphe.
I really like Amande because it really melts with my skin tone, so it looks very natural. Then I'm going to take the Dark 1 in Cafe and shape above my brows. And I find that this shade really goes well with my foundation. We want sisters, not distant cousins.
It's always the eyebrow chant.
Yes.
Sisters.
Yes.
Sisters. Sisters.
Alright, we've got, yeah, I'll say sisters, kind of. A little distant, but they're still related.
Just going to do a quick color correct on the rest of the face where I have blemishes. I'll be using the Ofra Drying Lotion in the shade, I believe this is original. Nope, nude. Just kidding. Nude.
Oh, I got a new wig yesterday.
Ooh, girl wig.
Love it.
What color?
It's like Beyonce vibes. It's a brownish.
Oh, is it that wavy one?
Yeah. The one that was on my Snap?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
One of the major platforms of media.
Yeah.
How long is it though? I couldn't tell.
It's a little past my shoulders. But I like it because it's like a front lace, so I can do like ponytails or like
you can pull
half buns. Yeah, and it has like baby hairs, so it looks really like natural. I'm like, hell yeah. Finally. I've been avoiding those because they're pricier, but yesterday I was like, I want one. Okay, so I'm going in with my next favorite. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep. I will put this on my eyelids. I'm going to use this as prep or primer today for my very simple eyeshadow look. Blend that out.
Just preferencing that it's going to be very, very
simple. This is kind of like my everyday on-the-go type of makeup application today.
I didn't know what your favorites are by what you can use in your quick looks.
Someone was like, let's go out to brunch. Cool, I know exactly what I'm grabbing for. Then I'm going to set all of this with Laura Mercier. This isn't one of my picks today, but y'all know I use this all the time.
It is a fave.
To keep going on the simple look, my all-time favorite eyeshadow, and this is a single eyeshadow, is in the MAC brand. So it's MAC and the shade is Brown Script, and this is a matte eyeshadow. Reason being, I can use this as a transition shade, an all lid shade, everywhere on my eyes. A single eyeshadow that works and gives me a very subtle everyday look, which is amazing. Pair it with a liner and I am good to go for the day. So we're gonna apply this all over our eyes.
Okay, so the face is done, and this is what I love about Urban Decay All Nighter is that it's a full coverage foundation. It's not sheer in the slightest. I mean, even looking at my hand, like, you got foundation on there, girl. Like, as you can see from that hand swatch, it's a little more tan than I need to be right now, but that's okay because in the summertime, when I have to interact with the sun a lot more often, I will become slightly more tanned.
forced to interact.
You know, walking in and out of the house, in and out of work. You know, those quick 5-second intervals. And then I'm just going to be going with the Kokie Professional Illuminating Concealer in Light. And I'm just going to be going under the under eyes and the highlight points of the face.
Alright, steadying. Works every time. That's why it's my fave.
And I'm just going to go in the Fenty Matchsticks in the shade Amber and Linen just to contour and just clean up those blending edges.
I'm going to add some black liner using the ColourPop BFF liquid liner in the shade Umero Uno, which is a nice black. And I'm going to make a wing liner. And I like that it's like a natural look, so I can pair it with literally any lip color that I'm feeling that day. Does anyone else hold their breath when they're doing a wing? I do. I gotta stop and breathe sometimes.
As long as I got the elbow propped, I'm fine. I can breathe. Okay, looking blended. And I'm just using my Morphe M333 to just blend out the linen shade from Fenty. Just to kind of continuing to fix those color corrected areas from before. And just cut out that bottom half of the contour.
Old Faithful, Maybelline, Colossal, Volume Express, you know the deal.
I'm just taking some of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder on the bottom of my beauty blender. I'm just gonna apply that to the under eye. Don't judge my sponge. She's had a hard time since the color transition over to purple. It's a little staining.
Let's go with the face. The baby is back. So excited. I can't believe I ran out. Missing her.
Oh, look at that Instagram look.
Oh no, did I miss some? Okay, no, it went back in. She's too expensive. She's too expensive.
We finally got through all of that base face. We're going to be using my second favorite, which is the Benefits Cheek Parade Contour Bronzing Kit, Blush Kit, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's got a bunch of pans in it. They don't sell this anymore. They have replaced it with their newer releases, but I just love this one because it's just a lot cheaper to buy them in a kit than individually to me, and I don't want a bunch of those little boxes no matter how cute they are. And so I'm going to be using a little bit of the Hoola shade, mostly the Hoola Light shade for contour, and then for blush I'm going to be using the Dandelion and California, which are the two like blush shades and not the highlighter kind of shade.
Going in with foundation, which I love this unicorn essence because you can go on foundation right after. So this is the Beauty Blender Bounce Whip Longwear Foundation in the shade 4.40. I like this foundation for its color. Matches great with my skin, and I love that it dries down very quickly. I don't know if it's like the lighting, but I feel very glowy, and I don't know why. I feel really dehydrated, so I don't know why I feel like... Do you see that? Like, look at that.
Yeah, you're shiny. Pregnancy.
I wish.
Oh. The shriek of fear, though.
If I didn't know, yes. Because I drank yesterday, and that would be so bad.
I don't think that matters when you like are 2 days pregnant.
I'm not pregnant, just
in
case anyone knows.
It's not. No, it's probably gonna cut that out. It's okay if you want to be a little bit gorgly.
Maybe it's kind down on the video.
Maybe it's because I'm so mad next to you.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yoga.
Oh my god.
Let's blame it on yoga. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape in Deep, and this is a favorite. Use this as my under eye concealer and also brightener. This stuff blends out like a dream and honestly hides all my creases, colors my dark under eye. Where the bags? I don't know. Concealer fixed them.
They're in the closet where they should be. Not holding my face up.
Yeah.
So I'm just using a bit of the Glam Glow Glow Starter in Nude Glow. I like to just use this as a highlighter base. It just helps the highlight kind of stick back onto my face just because I use lots of matte products and powder everywhere. So it just kind of gives me a little bit more grab there. So that will help me transition to my third favorite, which is the Baby Bat Beauty. It's just a little highlighter pan in the shade Pixie Dust. It's just a really beautiful like duochrome nudie kind of blue shift. Let's see if I can get that closer to you. There we go. But it's kind of like a creamy blend, and so I just really like it. It has some little like lilac reflex in it. It's just so beautiful. It's a great glow if you just want a natural but kind of still stand out like shine to your skin, if you want to do like a very regular schmegular degular look.
Regular schmegular degular?
Yeah, it's a little Cardi B. Little Cardi B for you.
Oh. I was like, is that a new thing? Is that a new phrase? Am I gonna be hip with the youngsters?
Oh my god. Is she hip though? We'll also be putting that highlight on the brow bone, but I have to actually do my brows first, so that's what we're gonna move on to right now. Just taking some of the Brow Gal Insta Brown Tint in the shade 02. I think she only has like 3 options, but this is like the middle tone shade. I think it's blonde, brown, and black. And it has a fiber in it.
That face is set. Setting everything with that Laura Mercier powder.
You definitely don't look glowy anymore.
Nope. Goodbye, whatever glow oil that was. Hello, mattification.
Oh, maybe it was the Unicorn Essence.
Oh, hell, probably.
Been a minute since
Someone
you
tell
used
us in the box. Did my face start glowing after or before I put that unicorn stuff on?
Editing Delaney got me back right now. Just going in with the ABH brow pomade in the shade Taupe. This is just a great all-season brow color for me.
Okay, so my next favorite is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glittering Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Diamond Dust. This is literally the only shade that I have bought multiple times because I've used all of it. So this is my 3rd purchase of this shade, and I'm actually running solo, so I'm about to make a 4th. But yeah, this glitter is amazing, and it goes with really any eyeshadow color. So I've done purple looks, green looks, blue looks, and all topped with this one shade, and it just intensifies that look. Today I'm going to use it as an inner corner highlight, and it is just stunning. So you can use this all over your lid, cut crease, halo, or inner corner highlight, and it just pops so beautifully. Let's go in with our blush. Blush. ABH blush. Blush. Using Velvet. Alright, let's do some highlight. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the shade Topaz. Okay, just keep highlighting till you feel like your face is back to being glowy. Look at that though. Oh, catch it.
Beautiful.
Catch it.
Beautiful. I'm just going to be taking the rest of my highlighter shade and just going underneath the brows. Okay, Delaney's got to work quickly so she can catch up because Chip is basically done.
I still have lips and a little bit more highlighting to do.
I don't even have my eyes.
I can keep highlighting. Okay.
Favorite, excuse me, is the Smashbox Full Exposure Double Exposure. Chip actually gave this to me because she just wasn't using it, and I really like it.
Cool.
But you can't buy it anymore, unfortunately. But inside is really pretty. I'll be putting a little screen. Be putting a little screen up later so I can show you all the shades that I'm using. But it's just like got a lot of nice mauves in it. Now there's plenty of palettes out there that can dupe these mauves, don't get me wrong. But I just also like Smashbox formula. I just refuse to pay for their like little quads or single shades because it's way too expensive. Way too expensive. But I'll use this and I'm good. Before we get into that, I'm just gonna prep my eyes with some Urban Decay Primer Potion and Original. So I'll be going with the shade Flush, which is this nice like plummy lilac shade. Not the darker one, but the one on top. The unfortunate thing about this palette is that all the names are on the back, so you're gonna see me like doing that shit a lot. Okay. That's just gonna go on the outer corner.
We've made a decision. We're gonna go with the Sephora #Lip Stories. This one is in the number 50, and it's called Trippin', and this is a matte.
And I'm just using the little brush that came inside the kit to apply these with. Then I'll be using the shades Temper and Fig on the lid, and then on the inner corner I'll be using, what is it? Mauve and Peony in the inner corner.
Whoa! That is a bright lavender. lipstick, and I love it. Love it. I love being out there with my lipstick. And to end my favorites, I wanted to put in something that was a little out of like the makeup realm, but still you can find it at Sephora if you want. So this is the Clean Reserve fragrance or perfume, and the scent is in Warm Cotton. I love the Clean brand. They also have one that's in Rain, which is really pretty, and it does smell like that after rain scent, which is amazing. But anyways, I like this brand because it doesn't give me migraines. Most perfumes are just really strong, and this one is nice and subtle. So add it to my wrists.
Just kidding.
Add to the wrist and a little bit on the neck.
I really do love. I love the Clean brand.
Yeah.
Like just their packaging is really pretty.
Yeah. Super clean packaging. And Chip got a pun in for the day.
Oh my god, your only pun.
My only pun.
But I love using Smashbox formula because it doesn't have a lot of like heavy fallout to where you can't just brush it away. Versus like some brands that have purples, like it's really pigmented, and if you try to swipe that, it just like gets everywhere.
Then you just have purple under your eye.
Yep. But this, if I have a little bit under my eye, I'm like, can't see any of it. Too far away. It's how natural it looks.
Okay, so I want to add a little bit more of this MAC brown script, but I'm going to add it under my waterline.
And then I'm just going to be going in with the Sephora Glide On Crayon Liner in the shade Flirting Game, which is just like this kind of similar tone to the eyeshadow, just like a mauvey brown. Just going to be putting that on the waterline.
And then to really just blend everything together, what I've been doing recently is going over my whole face after it's done with the Morphe. This is the Filter Effect Finishing Powder in the shade 13 or hashtag or number filter 13, whatever they want to say it. So I use the biggest powder brush that I have in my collection. Right now I'm going to use my Makeup Forever professional brush in the number 130. It's got wavy hairs. Lightly tap on the product and just go all over the face, and I just think it just blends everything really seamlessly in all the products.
So my fourth favorite is the Kush mascara from Milk. I just really like the spoolie applicator, which is a little bit fuller. It just kind of grabs all the product, but it really helps rake it through the brow so they're not clumpy. And it really made me like think about Milk in a different way, so I definitely want to try more of their products, especially those cream shadows. I know you have some of them, and they're just so pigmented and beautiful.
Oh yeah, you should try them.
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff is gold. I also feel like when you do like a very natural eye, you can really go extra crazy on the rest of your face. And on those days where I really want a highlight to be the center of attention, then I really dial back on my eye look.
Baby Bat Beauty again, but it's going to be the liquid lip, and this is in the shade Euphoria. It's like a nice glittery brown. It's very, very dark, so I just wanted to complement this eye look with a bolder lip. Looks like that's what Chip decided to do as well. And I just really love their matte lipstick formula. It's just beautiful. It sets down, but it's not like so drying that you like hate it. It's done.
Okay guys, well that is the completed look using our 5 top products just overall. And yeah, if you're interested on any of the products that we used, definitely check out our description box. It has links to everything that is available. If something's not, we will let you know. But we really hope you liked this video, and stay tuned for more from our channel. So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.